Who's excelled himself as a goalkeeper here, apart from the one mistake perhaps, has got a big job on. Segundo Matamba can level it all at 3-3. A job he does very, very well. Or does he? Now what has happened here? I do believe his boot has come off again. The first free kick of the match, Matumba's left boot came flying off as he tried to strike it. How extraordinary. Exactly the same thing happened. Boot and ball into the net. Well, you better tie it up properly this time. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? What a let-off for Venezuela. And the boot came off yet again. That is one of the most extraordinary things I've ever seen.
From amazing footwear to amazing footwork. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Pity about the cross though. Well, I can't do everything. Using mind control techniques, aliens intercept this defender's brain, making him throw the ball directly to Nicholas Anelka. Poor Johan Duru still doesn't know what happened. Manchester City versus Spurs, and these shorts are enough to make your head spin. Or at least the ball, anyway. Weird. Spooky. This clown seems aware of an invisible man, but not the visible one. Now he's wishing he could disappear. This defender needs to use a cool head and definitely not his knee. Southampton's Jermaine Wright makes the mess, and QPR's Patrick Agyemang sweeps it up. Never send a boy to do a man's job, and never send a defender to do a striker's job. West Brom's Yanni Zubaloon take note. This is usually food and drink to a defender, but this moment of madness by his keeper wasn't on the menu. Was there? Yes, but when? Some fans, of course, like to get involved with every kick during a football match. And at this overcrowded ground, one of them does exactly that. I think there's trouble brewing. Right, you, me, all of you, outside, now. It's not this player's first touch that lets him down, or his second, or his third. No, it's his fourth. He really does need to work on this one, you know. This guy's feet are too quick for the keeper, and too quick for him too. Ishmael Miller's not in pain, he's in shame. And this is why. Not easy to do there. Another Dutch masterclass in finishing now. Past the keeper and just stroke it home. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear the moment his free transfer kicks in. Campbell, who is definitely from another planet. Here he manages to fall over for no apparent reason whatsoever, allowing Andrew Johnson to score for Everton. Watch again as he stumbles about like a drunk on a train. And again as he's pushed over by the wind. Here he starts this clip by falling over once more, this time against Manchester City. Then he takes a relatively simple situation and in seconds converts it into a complete disaster, allowing Giovanni to score. If Titus is the answer, what on earth was the question? Child alien in the crowd, anyone? Here's a fine example of how not to start a football match. Within seconds, the keeper is sent scrambling towards his own goal line to save the team from complete embarrassment. This angry young man went on to become the Yorkshire Ripper. Thank heavens it didn't go in. This defender tries a 1-2 with himself, which is basically just a 1. As in the phrase, 1-0 down. You know what they say, 2 heads are better than 1. Well, there's 1. And there's 2. As if this attempted back pass wasn't frustrating enough, the keeper almost saves the day. Almost. With the club's Christmas party an hour before kick-off backfires as Michael Ball loses sight of his namesake to a load of balloons and allows Luton Shelton to slot home. No use bursting them now, mate. The party's over. And of course, if at first you don't succeed, muck it up again. It's nothing new. They've been doing that since the 70s. Those shorts probably cut off his circulation. Wearing your team's shirt up in the stands is that sometimes, at the wrong moment, a player might try to kick the ball to you in row Z. And of course, the first thing a striker has to remember is not to get underneath the ball. No, wait, that's the second thing. The first thing a striker has to remember is to kick the ball. Step forward, Portsmouth's John Utaka. Utaka the Mickey. I used to wonder why they associated criminals with stripy tops. Now I can see why. That indeed was truly criminal. Here's the mercurial Eric Cantona supplying the ammo. Has to be a goal, surely. No, the not-so-mercurial Steve Bruce is shooting the blanks. Still, he can see the funny side of it now. Maybe not at the time, though. Not his strong point, shooting. Reading goalkeeper Marcus Hahnemann discovers a hole in his gloves here. Not that Sol Campbell's complaining. The hole is just about big enough to fit a football through. Hard to say really what confused this keeper the most. Was it the deceptive long ball? Or was it Jimmy Krankie rushing towards him? Either way, his miss was fan-dabby-dosy. This keeper could have just caught the ball, but decided to try to look cool because his girlfriend was watching, you see. Yeah, very cool. They split up at half-time. This long-range strike doesn't seem to be going anywhere. A bit like the keeper's career, really. Manchester United versus Portsmouth. Nobody gave Pompey a chance in this FA Cup quarter-final, except Michael Carrick, perhaps. He gave them a huge let-off here. Mind you, the tackle wasn't bad from distance. United versus Spurs. Net Hoddle tries to beat the keeper, but can't. He needn't worry though, because that plonker did it for him. Another spectacular headed disaster that we could watch over and over again. And we will. Sheer quality. Here's Nigel Reo-Coker in party mood. Now, how's that song go? You put your right leg out and you're doing the OK Coker. Well, it was OK for Pompey, not so OK for Villa. They went a goal down. Now, this was one of those dull, scrappy games when it looked as if neither team was going to score. But with the clock running down, there's just time for one more chance. The player responsible for this clanger said he was put off by something in the crowd. Perhaps it was a plastic seat taking a photo. And finally, who can forget this moment of madness from Fabian Barthez? It's hard enough trying to hail a taxi outside of Old Trafford, let alone inside. Taxi!
Di Canio, is he onside here? Will it count? Yes, it does count! And it's the Italian magician who creates the possibility of the cup upset of the